Alright guys, we're here for another episode of Movies and News with Campo Reviews. That's me, Campo, your friend. You know me, that guy, the movie guy. Alright, here we go. Today we're talking about Oscars. You know, like the awards you win, Academy Awards, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to go through the categories I picked, the nominees, and who I picked. Talk about it a little bit, and we'll see what else we get to later. As you can see, I've printed it on paper because fuck trees. We're gonna start out Best Animated. The nominees are Coco, Ferdinand, The Boss Baby, Loving Vincent, and The Breadwinner. I would like to start off by saying that Boss Baby should not be in this category. It's literally a sin to the cinephile, any movie community you want to talk about. It's disgusting that that's voted. You could have had Lego Batman. You could have had Lego Ninjago for all I care. There's 100 other animated movies that you could have had. I would have brought Storks from last year into this year just to give it the award because that's disgusting. Like, the fact that that's in is just repulsive. Like, who votes for this? Anyways, I picked Coco, and I don't have much else to say. Coco's gonna win. Pixar. The next category I have Best Visual Effects. I have Blade Runner 2049, Kong Skull Island, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Star Wars The Last Jedi, War for the Planet of the Apes. I picked Blade Runner 2049 because that is probably the best looking movie I've ever seen in my entire life, period, ever, in the history of ever, period. So that's where I'm going with that. Next up, I got Achievement in Cinematography, okay? You had Blade Runner 2049, The Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and The Shape of Water. I picked Dunkirk. Hold on though. Blade Runner, like I said, the best looking movie maybe I've ever seen. But if I'm gonna go which one's gonna win, I think Dunkirk, because they're just gonna give it. It's a World War II movie, and the visuals in that movie are actually amazing. I gotta give it to them for what Christopher Nolan made a really good looking movie, if nothing else. So Dunkirk's my pick. The next Best Adapted Screenplay. There's Call Me By Your Name, Logan, Molly's Game, Mudbound, The Disaster Artist. I picked Molly's Game because, I don't know, Aaron Sorkin. Like, come on. That's it. I don't have to say anything else. Call Me By Your Name is a close second because subject matter. The Oscars, I got proved wrong by Golden Globes with the subject matter issues, and it was Golden Globes, I guess, they just picked more about, like, which movie's better. This movie is gonna have a good shot at winning a lot of things just because of the subject matter. But Molly's Game is my choice, sticking with that. Best Original Screenplay. Get Out, The Big Sick, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, Three Billboards Outside of Missouri. I picked Three Billboards. It's gonna win. That's amazing. That was amazing. But The Big Sick, I put a little note on that. That was a great, well-written original story, and I think that deserves more credit than it gets. On to Best Directing. You have Chris Nolan, Greta Gerwig, Guillermo del Toro, Jordan Peele, and Paul Thomas Anderson. And I think this is the year that Christopher Nolan gets his Oscar. After all the great directing he's done, this movie, directing-wise, is a masterpiece. A masterpiece. See what I did there? And it's my favorite, the best movie of the year right now, at least from 2017. Got a couple more to watch. I'll get you guys that list. Okay, don't worry about that. Christopher Nolan. I put a little note here for, though, Guillermo del Toro, because I think somehow he's going to get something. He has a chance. He actually has a good chance. Jordan Peele, no offense, he's not going to win it. Greta Gerwig is not going to win it. Paul Thomas Anderson has the least chance probably of the entire group. So on to Supporting Actress. You have Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, Leslie Manville, I don't know what the hell she was in, Mary J. Blige, and Octavia Spencer. And without a doubt, it's Allison Janney as my choice. She's gonna win. She has to win. It's come on. So for supporting actor, I have Christopher Plummer, Richard Jenkins, Sam Rockwell, Willem Dafoe, and Woody Harrelson. Every single person in this thing has a legitimate chance. This is the hardest box I've had to pick out in an award season so far for any of them, and it was hard. And I just went Sam Rockwell because he was really good. That movie is tearing award scenes up, and he did win in the Golden Globes, and I'm going to stay with it, even though it's probably going to be Christopher Plummer, to be honest with you. Best Performance by an Actress, Frances McDormand, Margot Robbie, Meryl Streep, Sally Hawkins, Saoirse Ronan. I picked Frances McDormand. She's gonna win. Meryl Streep is always a threat because it's Meryl Streep. Like, you can't not. She always has a chance. Always. 100% guaranteed. She always has a chance. Margot Robbie was amazing. She's not gonna win. Frances McDormand is just like too good. For best performance by an actor, it's Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Kaluuya, I don't even know how to say his name, from Get Out, Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman, and Timothy Chalamet. Gary Oldman is gonna win this. If he doesn't, it's a sad day. He's the best acting performance by far of the year, untouchable for the male category. So Gary Oldman. Gary Coleman? I don't know. You guys might know that guy. For Best Picture, we have Call Me By Your Name, Dunkirk, Lady Bird, The Post, 3 Billboards, Darkest Hour, Get Out, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water. So I'm going to give you Shape of Water and Call Me By Your Name are probably the 2 biggest threats to take it away from my choice. Dunkirk is a really great movie. The Post won't win. Lady Bird won't win. Get Out is not going to win. Darkest Hour is not going to win. Phantom Thread was not going to win. Dunkirk is a great movie that should probably be the second or third choice for this, maybe even the winner, but gets dogged all the time. It's going to be 3 Billboards. That's my choice. I don't know. It was a great movie, and I think that just subject matter wise as well on that note, especially dealing with things that go on today with the police and whatever, like this movie has it, and they have a really good shot at it. Those are my picks. You'll see them somewhere. So we'll shoot the shit about some movies. I don't really have any bad ones that I've seen recently. I mean, I've seen a couple mediocre ones. The Polka King was a pretty big disappointment. Netflix original with Jack Black. I thought that was going to be good. After watching Jumanji, like, I just figured Jack Black, come on, and it has a good cast. Jason Schwartzman, the girl from the show thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I don't remember her name. But yeah, it's a good movie. Or it's a good cast, sorry. Everything around it. And it's Netflix, so it had money. The story was weak, and it's based on a true story. There could have been so much more there. There wasn't, and it's kind of disappointing a little bit, but that's the way she goes. It still was watchable. I'm not going to say run out and watch it. It's not necessary. What else? For good movies, I watched The Florida Project. I just want to talk about this. Florida Project. It wasn't as good as people said it was, but it was good. I enjoyed it, and I know that it's good. I can appreciate what it is. But the movie is it made me sad to see what the future of our world is going to be like. These are the people that are going to be in our world, like good for nothing people who have nothing going for them. They have no goal and no ambition to do anything. They reproduce, they have kids. Now they're trying to take care of these kids. You let them do whatever they want, and then those kids are going to become the leaders of the world someday, and that's what we're going to be stuck with. And the future looks grim, especially in the States. I don't know if that's what the movie's trying to show us, but that's what I got out of it. It kind of made me not want to like the movie, to be honest with you, because it's so, like, sad to see that. And not sad, like, in a cry way. Sad in, like, holy crap, that's, like, tragic. What a terrible place. Anyways, but that's what I got out of that. I don't know. I'm trying to do a best... I want to do a best of 2017. I have a couple more movies to watch. I'm going to get through those, and then we'll do our thing and get through that. I'll do the worst of 2017. That's going to be the next episode. I'm already ready to do that. I don't know if I want to do disappointments. Maybe I'll just talk about some on the side, because like some of the movies were not, even a couple of them that I really didn't like were not that bad, but they were so disappointing from what I expected that it made it even worse for me. And you know what I mean, guys? Back to the Future. We're going to have a couple more episodes of Flick You podcast coming up. We're looking forward to that. We love doing that show. So the next one we're going to do, we don't know the theme yet, but you guys will be surprised. Hope you like the last ones. Check it out. You can find me on Instagram at campo.reviews and on Twitter at camporeviews. I'll put the links in the bio below. Like this video, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know your predictions for the Oscars. You know the categories, I just said them, so just let me know on the bottom. Alright, peace out.